Hey guys, it's Lydia here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a stretching routine that's a pretty quick one, but I wanted it to but it's going to be a very nice deep stretch for kind of basically the whole back of your body. So your back and your hamstrings, the places that just can get tight, especially if you're like sitting or something. They just get tight. They don't normally get stretched out a lot. So we're going to stretch them today. Each stretch I'm going to be doing for a little longer than usual. So about like 40 seconds to 60 seconds. That way I just get like a really nice time to stretch. But if you feel like at all, if you're getting into a stretch, especially for your back, and you don't like holding it for that long, you can always move around a bit. I'll be giving you some options as we go into each stretch, because sometimes just holding a stretch for like a minute can be hard. So I'm going to give you some options if that just holding it is a bit hard. But without further ado, let's dive in. We're going to start with a quick warm-up. So we're going to start with 30 seconds for each warm-up move, just to get nice and warmed up, starting with some jumping jacks. After this, we're going to do some oblique crunches standing. Here we go. Crunch side to side. So doing this, it just warms up your back and abs a bit, because you're kind of stretching those out when you're doing things like seal stretches and stuff like that. So this really does kind of warm up your whole midsection, the core. After this, we're going to do some hamstring kicks. So get ready for that. If you want to, you don't have to jump. You can just kick, or you can jump with me. Kick your leg up as high as you can. You can always put your hands behind you and make sure that you're always hitting your hands every time you kick. Relax. We're going to do in, out, cross, in, out, cross. This is our last warm-up move. Last time, and punch. Wow, that was a fun warm-up. Definitely got the heart rate up, got you a little bit warm, kind of out of breath. But now, let's go down to the ground. Let's just cool it down, stretch out. So yeah, let's head to the ground. Alright, so come down to the ground, and for the first stretch, we're going to go into a seal. So if you want to, you can start on your elbows like this, or you can push up into a full seal. And if you want to, about like halfway through, you can always quickly go into a child's pose, or quickly even just kind of push up around your spine a bit. You can do that at any point when you start feeling like it's not a really good feeling anymore. Pose gently. Next, we're going to bring one foot in front of us. You're on your other knee. We're going to reach over. So you're kind of reaching forward, so you're kind of lengthening out your spine. This is also a really good hamstring stretch. if you want to, you can flex your foot for an even deeper hamstring stretch. And you can even feel the stretch all the way up to, like, you know, it's not just behind your knee. It can go all the way up to your hip to feel a really good stretch. About these like deeper stretching routines is that you really get a chance to just like, you're not just trying to rush and get into the stretch, but you get a chance to just sit in the stretch and hold it for a longer period of time and really get deep into it. Alrighty, so let's go to the other side. Your hands and knees, and this one's kind of a good active stretch. We're going to do cat-cow, so arch back as far as you can and then contract. We're just going to go back and forth doing that. Nice thing about this one is that you're moving, so you're not just holding it for a long period of time. You get a little more movement. You can always hold the stretch for like a few seconds and then go into the other one. Just drop one shoulder to the ground, bring your head to the ground as well, and reach that top hand towards the top of your mat. Just get a nice good kind of twist in your spine. It's also kind of a good shoulder stretch. Alright, come up. Do the same thing on the other side. So come on out of that stretch. And next we're going to do a pike sit. This is a really good one for your hamstrings. So flex your feet, grab onto them, or you don't have to flex your feet if you really don't want to. And we're just going to hold it here. Your goal is to try to keep a flat back. So if you can't reach your toes while keeping a flat back, you don't have to. Just grab onto your shins or whatever. But if you can, grab onto your feet and try to pull your chest closer to your knees. Alrighty, relax. Next we're going to go lay down on our backs, and we're just going to do a lying leg hold. So bring one of your legs up and just try to pull it as close to you as you can. Because you can feel it, like not just behind your knee, it goes all the way down your whole entire hamstring. It's a really nice deep stretch. And like before, you can always flex your foot, get an even deeper stretch. Alrighty, release. And then do the same thing on the other side. So for the next stretch, we're going to go up into a bridge, and if you can just hold a bridge and not anything else, that's okay. But if you want to, you can go up and then rock back and forth, and that just gives a little bit of a deeper stretch. Walk your feet in a bit closer. Just kind of play around with where you feel a good stretch. And lower to the ground. You want to roll out your wrists a bit. Alrighty, so come on up. And then we're going to quickly go into a camel pose. This is another really good stretch for your back. So come onto your knees and then just arch back, grabbing onto your ankles. For this one, I'm going to just hold it for 30 seconds because it's a little bit more of a challenging pose for me to hold it for too long. I'm sure that's the case for you too. So just kind of hold it as long as you can. I'm going to do for 30 seconds. And then for the last stretch, I'm going to go into a nice forward fold, and we're going to hold this for a whole minute. So you can either have your feet together or apart, just whatever feels best for you. And we're just going to hold it here. Come out of it. And that's it for today's video, guys. I really liked the stretching routine. It was a nice deep stretch. Great for if you're tight. It just stretches out all those muscles. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am posting workouts every single day this month. Don't forget to give this video a like, and I will see you tomorrow with another workout. Bye, guys.